Hey guys, I'm just sitting in my bedroom watching some documentaries and things with my little zapper zapping away, doing its business. You guys don't know what that is. I did a video on ways that you can take care of yourself, or ways that you can love yourself, or something like that, ways to nurture yourself. I don't know. It's in there. The information's in there. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm just feeling like really compelled to share a message with you guys, and I have no idea what it's going to be. So I am just doing what I'm told. This is part of my job, is listening to the promptings. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do is just start pulling some cards. They told me which ones to pull when I went downstairs to my desk. And yeah, a lot of you guys recognize this background from when you Zoom with me. Okay, here we go. Divine life purpose. And it says, trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So, and they said to pick a romance card with it. So let's see here. Romance cards here. Reconciliation, I just saw. Oh, yeah, I saw the reconciliation. I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, rewind it if you need to, but the reconciliation card was under there. It was, the reconciliation is part of your divine life purpose, you guys. I was watching, Corey Good was one of the things that I was watching, and he was he was talking about, he's got some kind of conference coming up, and he was talking about like ascension and all that kind of stuff. And he talked about how to get in touch with your divine life purpose, and I do have some of you that ask me about that. You know, what is my divine life purpose? How do I figure that out? And that kind of thing. And I can feel into it intuitively for each of you, but and it is important that you align with it, but at the same time, you are aligning with it. As it says, trust the signs and your inner guidance. You're going to be naturally pulled to what your divine life purpose is. It's just going to be like, just your hobbies and interests and things that you're drawn to and that you're attracted to and that you feel passionate about and that you like studying, things that interest you. It's part of what you were kind of programmed, or what you agreed to do when you came down here. So aligning with your true love is going to get you on track with your divine life purpose. It's going to make things come together. That passion that draws you guys, allow your heart to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So part of your purpose is to find what you feel passionate about. Yes, your partner, but also that which calls you in, or that which is saying yes to you. In a way, it's kind of like, I like to explain the higher self as kind of being like your eagle. It's like, you're like walking through this valley. You're like walking through this valley, right? And there's an eagle flying up ahead that's got a view of everything to come and all the different routes you could take as you go along. And the more there's like a direct telepathic connection between the eagle and you down below. You guys are like the same being, only different perspectives. And the more that you are in a surrendered state, the more that you are like really present in the moment and out of fear, worry, or trying to control too much with your mind, then you're going to hear more clearly what the eagle is saying to you. So stay out of controlling, stay out of worry, stay out of any mind activity, and try to just stay really present, stay grateful, stay happy. Like as you're walking down the path, really enjoy and stop and smell the roses and look at everything along your path in amazement. And a lot of you guys are sending me beautiful pictures from all around the world in WhatsApp, and I I so appreciate that, because I like climb into the picture and I'm there with you, and I'm just enjoying that moment with you, and it just really raises my vibration, and I just, this is just, wow, I'm there. And that's the kind of energy you want to be in, because your higher self knows the very best and is trying to navigate you through the very best possible route to get to where you're going. Also, it may seem like a roundabout route. You may have to climb around a boulder, or you may, instead of like ask yourself, what do I want to do in this moment? No matter what that is, what will bring you joy? What will bring you relief? What will make you feel better or feel good right now? Like maybe I should write a poem. Maybe I should do a reading. Maybe I should call a friend. Maybe I should take a bath. Whatever it is that you feel like doing, believe it or not, that every little decision that you make from a yes place is bringing you to your higher purpose. Maybe on your way to go to a party you just got invited to that really resonates with you, that feels good to you. Like, I really want to go talk to this person about something I feel passionate about, or I really want to call this person, or I really want to do this. It's like you're being led there, and maybe you're intercepted on the way there. Or maybe when you get to the party, you meet somebody who's really instrumental in part of your purpose. But as you align with true love also, it really expands and opens up your consciousness. And that is part of the ascension, is that whatever you resonate with and whatever like expands you and goes, oh my gosh, gives you this Satori moment or an epiphany, and say, oh, that's what it's all about. That's why I did this, or that's why every time that you do that, you expand your consciousness, and that's ascension, step-by-step ascension. And I'm going to put a link to that Corey Good video underneath here, because it's pretty darn cool. It's pretty cool. And I agree with it wholeheartedly. So free yourself. What does it say? It's time to get back control of your life. So free yourself of any entanglements, any toxicity in your life, whether this be a person who's holding you back from your true, authentic, passionate life that you want to lead, or controlling controlling behaviors, like we were talking about, those thoughts that clog. It's like it clogs the pipe or the connection between you and your ego self. Get free in every way that you possibly can. And if there's anything in your life that feels toxic to you, or feels like a bunch of drama, or just makes your heart hurt, or that you feel like you're having to deal with, or you feel like imprisoned by. See, this guy is like in a cage, like he's in a fence. He's a unicorn, he's magical, he could just float right over that fence, Don't believe any limiting thoughts. Expand out of that. Like, think what is possible. What could happen if I were really to think out of the box? What's possible? So follow the yeses in your life right now. Break free of anything that's holding you back. Go toward what makes you feel passionate, aligned with your life purpose in that way. Your love life's being affected by children. I feel like more like a lot of you, these little kids are like holding this little puppy. So I think that's just one of the things that you guys might be aligning with as part of your life purpose, is children or animals, or nurturing or taking care of something. Now, for me, it's taking care of you guys. You guys are like my children in a sense. So it's like, find that which you can lead through by example. Like, you're leading the way in some way. You're leading some group of people, whether you know it or not, by your example, what you're saying, what you're doing. So be the leader, be the nurturer to nurture whatever you feel passionate about along, and uplift the planet in that way. What are you taking care of in your life? If you're not taking care of anything, then seek out that which you need to take care of, because there's some kind of little nugget that you need to follow or go after to align more with your purpose and step into that leadership role. It's time to come out as the leader, you guys. You guys are natural born leaders, and you guys are badasses. And so quit being Quit being shy about it and just embrace it. Okay, so there's also these other decks. Heart-to-heart conversations, if there's somebody that you feel like is going to be part of your life purpose, your divine life purpose, have a heart-to-heart with them. If they'll listen to you, look at that guy's kind of looking away. You might find some resistance to this, I'm not sure, but honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So if you've been ghosted for a long time and you're maybe madly in love with somebody and you're seeing all these signs and synchronicities and whatnot about this certain person and they're totally ghosting you, totally ignoring you, but you still are able to text them or something like that, then this is a really good time for you to just say, you know what, I'm going to move on with my life at this time, but what I'm going to do is make one last ditch effort to tell them everything. Just put it completely out on the table. Just make one long email or one long text and just put your heart completely out there, completely, but do not expect a response. Just put it out there. That's your job. And then you wash your hands and you walk away. You just completely walk away and you align with your life purpose, what you feel passionate about, and go after it. Now, if you're the other person who is either doing the ghosting or maybe you haven't met the person yet, but you plan to talk to them and meet with them because you're getting dreams, signs, and synchronicities and all that kind of stuff, and or you've been doing the ghosting or whatever it is that, if there's another group of you who need to have that heart-to-heart conversation with that person you feel drawn to, that you feel passionate about, that you feel like could be part of your divine life purpose. You will know who that is. You're thinking of them right now. So go after that. And you also express your heart no matter what they do. The whole key to having unconditional love is to be unconditional with it. You're not expecting a response. You're not expecting reciprocation. You just love. Just love. Go tell that person how you feel. It's very important because you're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations have been helping bring you guys together. So, and I feel like some of you, if you don't feel like you can talk to that person, or you're not in the position to talk to that person physically yet, then at least talk to them in the 5D, meaning on an energetic level. So what that would look like is like you might be sitting somewhere, or you might be sitting on the bed and you want to talk to this person next to you. Just have a conversation. Tell them what's on your mind. Tell them what you're thinking. Spill your guts to that person, the person that you love, and just like have a heart to heart that way. And it's not your imagination, you guys. The way that they're interacting with you, that's not your imagination. It's really actually happening just on another plane, on the 5D. So trust me, you're still being effective. It's just not as gratifying as actually having a good heart-to-heart with somebody. Okay, so that's not it. They're also saying, some of you just need to have, they're not saying have faith, like where you're on the edge of your seat waiting for something to happen, but more like have the kind of faith that they talk about in the law of attraction. I know that it's going to happen, and I let it go. That's it. And there's no other laboring I need to do. There's no other mentaling I need to do. No more thinking I need to do. No more anything that I need to do, except for some of you, you just need to do it. And for others of you, you just got to freaking let go. Just let go. And just know that life is going to happen naturally and bring you guys together. What God has put together, let no man put asunder. That is a saying for a reason. And asunder means like to separate. So whatever's meant to be is going to happen. Okay? So stop controlling. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Don't you guys know it? Aren't you feeling it? Isn't it coming in from all areas? Yeah, we're at a turning point right now where we're coming together with our true love, and that is also bringing in a lot of money, a lot of abundance, a lot of trips, a lot of fun, a lot of wonderful opportunities for everyone. And I'm hearing reports of this all over the place too, as well as in my own life. Some of them unexpected, okay? Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. A lot of you guys, part of your life purpose is going to involve doing some type of charity or philanthropy work. So when you guys do get together and have some of these heart-to-heart conversations, talk about the ways that you guys could give back. A lot of you are going to feel like teaming up on a really beautiful project together and making a difference in this world. Do it. Obstacles and blocks are lifted, you guys. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and movement forward with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Like I said, just the block, there's no more blocks. You guys just have to let go and let everything come in. It's coming. So if you have to let go, tell yourself this isn't, I've wished for it, it's coming. Kind of like when you order something on Amazon, right? You're like, blink, it's going to come. It's going to arrive when it comes. You don't sit there and watch it continuously. Is it at the center yet? Has it gone to this state that's closer to me yet? You don't do that. You just order it and it's gone. And you just know that one day you're going to walk to the mailbox and there it is. You know what I mean? Think of it like that. And if you have to think of it as like, I've ordered it and it may show up in a year or something like that, then do that if that helps you let go. But let go. Because these guys are coming, but they won't come if you are in that kind of a desperate energy. It's safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. We're talking about sharing with others, the philanthropy. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. You can't have, the universe is going to absolutely bless you, light workers. You've been working really hard on yourselves and raising your vibration for a long time. The universe knows that if it brings money towards you, it's going to be not wasted. It's going to be spent on things that are beneficial to everyone on the planet. And even the two of you, even spent on the two of you being super happy and living a really abundant, happy life, it's still, no matter what you guys end up doing with it, it's going to be for the greater good of all. Because as people see the two of you walking around as this true love couple, they're going to be lit up by it. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I believe in true love now, and they're going to be like all inspired and like, wow, what a beautiful couple. So stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset, you guys. And she's listening to her intuition. See, she's got her third eye like wide open. She's like, well, that's kind of like a third eye. It's her crown. It's somewhere between her crown and her third eye anyway. But she's listening to her intuition. And she's staying positive. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Again, with that same, it's like that same woman with that same thing on her. So I feel like, okay, so when this person comes into your life, either whether that's new or that's an old rekindled thing, sparkle and shine from that place of gratitude, receptivity, openness. I really want to hear what you have to say. Just really a heartfelt place, not guarded and not where have you been or any attitude. Heal that stuff before you guys have a talk. And let yourself sparkle, let yourself shine with authenticity, and for those of you who are doing the approaching, let yourself sparkle and shine in the same way. Like, be bold, be your bigger, what is it, bigger than, bolder than life, come brave, courageous, and like catch her off guard, or him off guard by being like, here I am. And so they can't think and just be like, and they'll have to respond positively because you're like, All right. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages, such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. So if you have a special occasion coming up, it might happen at that time. But this is also, I consider it to be kind of like the Four of Wands. That's going to the next level with somebody. It's marriage, it's weddings, it's, celebrating things with people. So going to a social gathering. So if you have a social gathering coming up or a special occasion, this might be when you're going to run into this person. If not, then whatever this communication that's coming in, this heart-to-heart thing, whenever this happens, it's going to like take you guys to the next level. Wherever you guys were at before, it's taking you to the next level. So just give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Surrender. Pray, put it out there, and let it go. Put in your diary or like write a list of everything, the way that you want your life to be. Thank God for having it already. Thank you, God, that I live in this beautiful home. Thank you, God, that I have the most incredible friends. Thank you, God, that the man or the woman of my life treats me with respect, and that we're giddy like a couple of kids and we just love the hell out of each other, and that we can be totally real. Thank you, God, so much for this beautiful relationship I have. And put it out there like you already have it. And it's going to be attracting it. And freaking prosperity again. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support, you guys. Things are happening. There's like all this planetary shift stuff going on right now. I can't go into the details, but because I just don't know. Not because I'm like keeping it from you guys. But do some research or something and find out what's going on, because we have like solar flares coming up, and we have some kind of a portal, I think on September 19th. I mean, there's all sorts of, like 9/11 is going to be kind of a big day for everyone. So if you want to check that out, just say planetary energies in September in Google or something. See what comes up. All right, this is the last one. Nature. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. Well, a few readings ago, I was talking about how the angels and the elementals are here to help you guys. So I've been feeling the urge to just sit and meditate for a long time. So you could do that. I mean, that just gets you in touch with nature, because that's our natural selves. That's our essential selves when we're one with source energy. But you could very well, if you have, and I've been also actually going out in nature a lot, as you guys can tell. And just sitting and listening to birds or crickets. Oh, if you're on my Facebook, I just put up this thing where this really cool monk was talking about sound meditation. It's like whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, listen to the sound. Listen to my voice. A lot of you fall asleep to my voice because I have like delta waves in my voice. It's very soothing. But whatever you're doing, listen to the sounds. It's sound meditation. I love it. But anyway, go out in nature and just listen. Just look up at the trees, the way the wind is blowing through the trees, or just look at the way the sun shines on everything, every object that you see. My favorite time of day is sunset, when everything turns golden. Probably you too. I don't know, but it's like, there's so much to appreciate, and whatever you love in life is, I thought of this the other time too. It's like, while we're creating the new world, it's like we're also tempted to put our attention on things that we feel are going wrong, like war or bad things that we hear about and stuff. But what do you want to produce more of? Because we're creators, we're creating our future. So what do you want to think about that just makes you feel lovely? I love dolphins, I want to help the dolphins. So why not telepathically just send the dolphins some energy, like, I love you, I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so fun, you guys are so cute, send them energy. Think about how the dolphins are so beautiful and playful and cute. And you putting that energy out there toward that thing produces more of it in our world. If that blows your mind, you should study more about that subject, because it's true. What you put your attention on, you're actually creating more of. So take your attention off of anything that's going wrong in life, including this connection with this person you love, and put it on what you appreciate and love and want more of. Go look at flowers and appreciate the heck out of flowers and how miraculous they are that they can even grow like they can, you know. Look at everything in a way that's like, where you're in awe and wonder of everything around you. And that's going to create a nice future for us all. We have that kind of power. One person with that kind of focus makes a huge difference. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So this is for those of you who are stuck in relationships and situations and circumstances that you don't feel you can get out of. The only thing holding you back is your mind and what you're thinking, you guys. Think outside the box. Jump on that Pegasus. That is a Pegasus. It's not even a unicorn. It's a unicorn deck. But they brought up the Pegasus just for you. You know? Get on that Pegasus. What's possible, guys? Start thinking what's possible. Maybe it's not going to go down like you think it's going to go. Maybe it's not going to be as bad as I think it is. There came a point in time where I started to feel like, because I used to be kind of scared of things not working out the way I wanted them to, and I was being kind of controlling of it. It's a form of control, really. Oh, if I tell this person, they're just going to be so pissed. They're going to ruin my life and all this stuff. And it's just like, accept the consequences. So what? So they try to ruin my life. What can I really do? Like, face your fears, you know? And most times when you're really like confident and you stare it in the face and you're just like, go ahead, try. It doesn't work out like you think it's going to. It's like way better. They kind of go, oh, I guess my bark was bigger than my bite. You know, they back off because they know that you're going after, when you're aligning with your life purpose, when you're going after what you truly feel passionate about, people just kind of you part the audience. The crowd just parts and lets you walk through. Have you ever seen somebody feel real passionate in a crowd of people and they just like have this look of determination? And it's just like, everybody knows, like, don't mess with this person, right? That's where you got to get to. I am doing this. I'm strong. I'm going to kick ass and I don't care what the consequence is. This is going to happen and it's going to go down the way I want it to go. Visualize it going well. Visualize getting out of that situation with your head held high and feeling great about yourself. Say what you got to say. Set the boundaries you got to do. Don't worry about the money. You know, don't let people bully you. Don't give them what they want because they're bullying you by any means. Do what's fair and get the hell out. Get away from it. If you're in a job that's miserable, get out. If you're living someplace that you're not comfortable, that you don't like it, get out. You know what I mean? This is time to make changes, you guys. And there's like, I think up until toward the end of September, it's like we're coming to a new 13-year cycle or something. So whatever we're getting rid of in our lives right now is a really good thing. And whatever we're bringing in is going to be set in stone for the next 13 years in a very positive way. So bring in your very reach high for what you're about to go after. Make sure that it really aligns with who you are and what you truly love and feel passionate about. And it will be there for a long, long time to support you. Don't worry about any repercussions. Just do what your heart's calling you to. Sanctuary, take time away from the world, spend time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. You know, learn to listen to your guidance, learn to listen to your intuition, sit and meditate and just be like, what do you guys have to tell me? You know, I like to just sit and do what I call a divine guidance council meeting. So sometimes I have a purpose and sometimes I don't. And I have a diary designated just for that. And I'll just picture like a big clock in front of me. And I'll just say, you know, what do you guys want to tell me? I'm open to anybody who's unconditionally loving, who wants to see me succeed and be super happy. Come on in. I don't care what you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. If you love me and you want the best for me, I invite you in. I've had things like in the center of the clock, I've had like a rock show up, or paper or scissors. I've seen a name written in there, but you just go to 1:00 and you say, who's at 1:00? And if nothing's there, you go, okay, who's at 2:00? And then you wait a moment, see if anything appears in the circle. No. Okay, who's at 3:00? You do that around the whole clock. Maybe nothing ever shows up, and that's okay, but you're practicing, It may take a couple attempts, but try that and just see what comes, and be open to anything. I've seen Egyptian gods. I've seen things I don't even recognize that I have to kind of draw out and do research on. I've seen names and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. I've seen animals, like spirit animal guides, things like that. So, yeah, one more card. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe that you're lovable. So they're pretty much saying you got somebody coming into your life, and to be prepared. You're going on a honeymoon, you guys, the two of you. That doesn't mean like an actual honeymoon necessarily. It could for some of you, but it means like the two of you are going to spend some time together. It's going to feel like a damn honeymoon, I'll tell you. The two of you are just going to walk along, sit in a park or something, and just like do that, nuzzle each other and just kind of listen and get to know each other, or get reacquainted, whatever the case is. Spending some time alone together, just feeling loved and loving yourself. And don't push that person away. You deserve love. Don't be afraid, neither of you. However this goes down, like, be brave. Be your bigger, braver, bolder self. And just, just have fun, and don't put too much weight on it. Just let it be what it is in that moment. Just go with the flow of it, and that passion will be there. Just feel the passion and move through it, and just trust it. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy. Increase your energy. What is that last word? Increase your energy levels. If you've been meaning to do Qigong or Tai Chi or some kind of energy work like that, I have a great video in my resources tab. Bottom left-hand corner of the resources page is a Qigong video that I use, and you could memorize that. It took me, I think, 3 months to memorize it. But once I did, it's like a 15 to 20 minute routine that pretty much is your phone charger. You just like stick it in the wall and do this exercise, and you like light up like a light bulb that just fills you with this wonderful, peaceful energy, and really like makes all your cells like, yippee, yahoo, it just gets you all aligned, makes you feel really good. Does the same thing that Zapper does. And it can do wonders for your body if you have any kind of a chronic illness or anything like that. Fill your body with this, with this energy. Fill your body up with energy, however you want to do that. Some of you go hiking and feel the same energizing from that nature thing, because the nature card came up too. But you guys are about to have some passion reignited in your lives. So be prepared for this. Get ready and let it go. Don't be sitting at the window looking out the window for it. So anyway, hope this helps you guys, and have yourselves a beautiful night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.